We've got some
Hey,
fresh new
I'm
young
Luis.
talent
And
doing some
I'm
things that I
Luis.
know you haven't
And you're
heard
listening to the
before.
Content is Profit podcast. Round two for today's guests, and here in Content is Profit show, you know this only happens because they have so much value that we couldn't fit it all in one episode. I hope you are ready.
That is right. The first time we talked about his career and lessons as the #1 MC in the world. But today we're talking all about his journey and lessons from becoming a top 4% affiliate marketer. Woo! Put your helmets on, baby. Put your helmet on because the golden boulders are going to be flying.
Today's guest is the perfect mix between MC Hammer and Tony Robbins. He has been an entrepreneur for over 20 years, won the 2 Comma Club Award and the ClickBank Platinum Award, and he has shared the stage with some of the biggest names in the game.
So happy to have him back. Please welcome the #1 MC in the world and top 4% affiliate marketer, Devon Brown. Oh, whoa.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Oh no. Where'd you go? Come back. I lost you for a second. You guys were like, welcome, Devon Brown, and then you ran away. And I was like, what?
Yeah, we're like, welcome. You run the show. We're gonna go get some coffee.
Yeah, like, bye.
Hi. So Devon, like fun fact that we actually were on a training with Marley. Marley Jackson was running this thing like for her group, and her internet was super spotty. She was up in the mountains, and we're like in front of her group, right? And then all of a sudden she just like leaves, right? And we're like, okay, I guess I will have the full screen now. And we just continue talking. She's texting guys like, my internet is complete crap. I cannot log back in. And we're like, don't worry, we got this. So, you know, we this is the Marley Jack special, I guess. So
we're like, we'll throw you under the bus over here.
Dude, Devon, thank you again, man. And, you know, for those that want to find out a little bit about your personal story, they can always go back to the first episode. We're going to link it right below. But
episode 181.
Yeah, but today's all about that marketing experience that you have, the sales experience, the affiliate experience. Like, I'm very interested. Like, when do you go that route? Because what we see from the outside is not that, right? That's not the first thing that we see from you. So I'm very curious, like, when that journey started.
Over 20 years ago, actually, probably when I was like 14, but let's just say 20 years ago. I'm 42. So let's say it started when I was about 20, is when I decided to jump into this whole internet marketing thing and try to become an internet entrepreneur. You are correct, though, to say that most of what I put out there to the world is, hey, look at me on stage as the world's #1 event MC. What most people don't know is that I've been doing the internet marketing stuff and the sales stuff and the affiliate marketing stuff for such a long time. And so secret's out.
Secret is
I know.
out.
And I love it. I love the secret.
Exclusive.
Like, actually, the first time I learned about this was when we have you on the show. Like you mentioned, you have so much success in the affiliate marketing space, yet, you know, we can still say you might be, you know, in the shadows, right? And I feel like that's something some people would love to have, right? Which is the success in business without having to be that public figure.
Right.
But some people just love to be the attractive character, right? For the business as well.
For those that are not familiar with affiliate marketing, like how will you define it? Like, what's the easy definition for people that are maybe starting this journey and they're trying to find out?
Absolutely. So affiliate marketing, simply stated, is selling other people's products and getting a cut. And the way that that I do and teach and talk about affiliate marketing, when you sell somebody else's product, the average commission is give or take about 50%. That's 50. So if somebody has a product for $100 and you make a sale, you get $50. And the benefit of affiliate marketing and using that as a business model, it's the business model I recommend for everybody who's just starting out. And the reason I recommend it is because you don't have to create your own product. You don't have to deal with customers. You don't have to process refunds. You don't have to figure out how to put up your own website, or put up your own sales page or any of that stuff. You don't have to deal with payment processors. You don't have to know how a funnel works. You don't have to know any of that stuff. You can literally sell somebody, you point some traffic to somebody else's thing, and if they buy it, you make money. So that's why I love affiliate marketing as much as I do. It's really, really, really easy. to get started with. And had I known 20 something years ago what I know now, then I would have gotten started with it a lot sooner.
Devon, thank you so much. First of all, I'm gonna come clean right here, okay? First of all, thank you so much for being so smooth. I mean, we know that from the very beginning you are Mr. Smooth. But guys, I just left the stream again, and this is the reason why I feel like I need to come clean, because usually the person managing the stream is my brother, right?
He's trying out today.
And today his computer was so slow that I'm like, okay, just plug me in. Here. I run this. I got it done. And all of a sudden, I'm here quitting the stream halfway through Devon sharing all his knowledge.
Let this be a lesson, right? For those publishing. This is episode 204, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Things are gonna happen. So again, thank you, Devon, for this. But let this be a lesson. For those publishing, it's gonna happen. We just move forward. We acknowledge it. We're, for us, this is part of it. Like, hopefully it doesn't happen again. FONZI screwed up his tryout for managing the stream. So
I am relinquishing.
I am taking the controls.
I am relinquishing the control to my brother, because clearly
it's not happening. It's not working.
It's a little bit accidental. But let's get back to it.
Now, Devon, I love how you said that the affiliate marketing is the best way. Like, for us, as you're explaining this, we're like, man, we started on the wrong path, right? Like, we went to create a product. We went to like handle customers. We went to build a funnel and all this. And maybe that was like a lot of years, right? Obviously now we're stacked the skills, but it took us a while, right, to get started. And it was very painful for many, right? So for those that want to get started in affiliate marketing, what's what do they need to have to be ready for that one challenge?
Sure. The first thing you need is you need to pick a niche, or a niche, if you want to say it more properly. And what I suggest, if I had to do the whole thing over again, people get sucked into, what niche can I make the most money with? And the truth of the matter is that you can make money in a lot of niches. Like, so I use a site called ClickBank, and that's where I find a lot of stuff to sell. And ClickBank has a bunch of different niches and a lot of different products you can sell. But what I would say is that here's what I would do if I was doing this from 20 years ago, or giving advice to my 20-year-old self. What I would say is find a niche or a niche that you enjoy, right? Start with one that you enjoy, and then go see if there are a bunch of products around that, which usually there are, and then you're good to go. So pick one niche that you enjoy, that brings you, that if you were maybe to create your own business around, that you start there, right? Like, so if I were to throw myself into the ring 20 years ago, I would have wanted to start a business around personal development. And then all I have to do is now go to a site like clickbank.com, or just go do a Google search for personal development affiliate programs. And that's it. And so basically the only tool I need after that, after I pick my niche is an autoresponder.
Yeah,
interesting. That's it. And for those of you guys who don't know what an autoresponder is a thingy that captures and sends emails. It's like an automatic email sender thingy. So when you hear marketers talk about having a list, what they're really talking about is having an autoresponder. So if you've ever seen one of those little pages that say, give me your email address, when you give your email address, that email address is going into an autoresponder. That autoresponder is sending out emails pretty much automatically. That one tool is all you need in order to get started properly.
I love this. Okay, so, I have something to confess here. I used to be one of those entrepreneurs that wanted to be in the shadows, right? I was like, I don't want anybody to know my name. I just want to be in this couch eating chips.
After what just happened right now, you should stay in the shadows. I'm just
yeah, probably. But I wanted to be in the couch eating chips and being like, yeah, I'm making money online. And I feel that's a perception a lot of people have when they listen about affiliate marketing. Is like, oh, like I just put some stuff out there and then I start making money, right? And now if we go even farther back, I actually researched affiliate marketing when I was like 13 years old. I remember back in Venezuela, I was looking like, how do I make money online? And I ran across ClickBank at that moment. And I was like, oh, this looks so interesting. And I registered everything, created my account. And then I started looking at the sales pages, right? And I was like, these are way too long to read. First, I mean, at the point they weren't in Spanish either; they were in English. Yeah, my forte. So I was like, okay, well, these are a little bit long to read. But I was like, man, this looks so cool. Like I immediately got captivated by it, but I never did anything because my perception was, well, I understood the concept, but I was like, how do I actually sell this? How do I bring people to the offer? How do I get eyeballs, right? At that point, I mean, Facebook, the Facebook ads marketplace, like that didn't exist, right? I didn't know about Google ads either. So I was like, I don't know how to even get started, but I see the potential of the opportunity, right? So if I go at it right now, let's say I have a way better understanding of marketing, what strategies I could implement here and there. Totally agree with the autoresponder, and create some follow-up campaigns to drive people back to the offers. But my question will still be, if I still wanted to be in the shadows, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do I drive traffic now to these offers that I'm promoting?
Great. So a couple of things. Let's dissect this. Number one, let's start with one offer, because that'll simplify things. And if you really want to be in the shadows and you don't want your name known, that's fine. And if you want to be like, you know what, I have no interest in the weight loss niche, but I see that these offers in the weight loss niche are making a lot of money, and I think I can make money there, and I just want to be in the shadows, you can absolutely do that, 100%. But what I would say is, let's start with one product that you find on ClickBank. So you go to ClickBank, you create an affiliate account, it takes you like 5 minutes to do, and it's 100% free to do, right? And then you start going through all the different categories and you start looking for what you want to promote. And for the sake of conversation, let's say you find something in the men's dating niche, right? Giving dating advice to men, just for the sake of our little example here. And you're like, wow, this would be great. I would love to do this, but I don't really want my name associated with this. That's okay. Here's all we're going to do. Let's say that you got an offer. Just kind of hear me on this. And this is reverse engineering offers. And this is brilliant stuff, and this is really simple to do. So you have an offer, and the offer is like, discover how to get 100 dates a week, right? Is the headline or some mess like that, or whatever guys would respond to, right? Discover how to get 100 dates a week, and that's the offer you're going to be promoting. And every time you sell this offer, you're going to get $50 because the offer sells for $100. We're just keeping the math easy and assuming the commission is 50%, right?
Love it.
Well, what I do is I just create a little opt-in page, and if I use an autoresponder like Aweber, Aweber, Aweber actually has built in where I can create a little page to send people to get people to opt in. And all I'm going to do on my little opt-in page is I'm going to say, basically, discover the secret to getting 100 dates a week. All I did was I took the headline from the page that I'm going to promote, that somebody has already written, that somebody has already tested, that somebody already knows a lot about, right?
Yeah.
And I took that headline and I put it on a little opt-in page that Aweber gave me, my autoresponder company gave me. It says, discover how to make 100 or get 100 dates a week. Give me your email address and I'll send you the information. Okay. And what will happen is when somebody types in their email, the autoresponder will automatically send them to that sales page, but it'll do it through my affiliate link. So if anybody buys, I make a sale. Now, a couple of things. Number one, talking about being in the shadows. When Bob opts into your list now, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to have your name. One of the most famous marketers back in the day was a guy by the name of Eben Pagan. And Eben did a huge amount in the dating niche, but he did it under a pen name called David D'Angelo. And David D'Angelo had this product called Double Your Dating, but David D'Angelo was a pen name. It wasn't actually Eben. So my point is, if you want to just create a pen name, you absolutely can. Or if you just want to, if you want to create, a best dating advice for men, the best dating advice for men team or something like that, you can actually send emails from the best dating advice for men team or whatever. And now you're a team of people who give men dating advice when it's really just you sitting on your couch eating Cheetos, right? So what happens is now, okay, you have this little page, this little opt-in page. It says, discover how to get 100 dates a week, right? And if somebody opts into it, you're going to send them to an affiliate product, right? Yeah. Cool. Now what you need is some follow-up messages. Here's the great news. People who create products that they want you to promote as an affiliate, they already write emails for you. So you can literally go to that page that you're going to promote, go to what's called their affiliate page. They usually have it listed in ClickBank and be like, oh, you have all these emails written for me? I'm just going to take them and put them in my autoresponder as follow-up messages. So you don't have to know how to write anything, right?
Yeah.
And then all you do is you do one of two things. What I do is I buy what's called solo ad traffic. I buy traffic from people who are just like, hey, for X amount of dollars, I'm going to send you X amount of visitors in this niche. That's it. It's called solo ad traffic. So I don't have to go create a Facebook account. I don't know how to write copy or do something that's going to be approved by Facebook or disapproved by Facebook or any of that stuff. I go and I just find traffic methods like solo ads, where I can just give you $100 and you're going to send 100 visitors to my opt-in page. And that's it.
I love this information. First, I love that we're using the term in the shadows, right? Like it is, I feel like we're Batman at this point. But second, we got to debate, that Cheetos things. I don't know. That's up for debate. I think there's better things we can eat when we're on the couch. Sure. But dude, I love this information. You just gave a quick start guide for somebody that's looking to make their first couple $100, honestly, online, right? Even more. And I'm even thinking in the back of my head, I'm like, when I get home tonight after my soccer game, I'm about to set this up. Like I absolutely love it. I really want to try it.
You just like reopen this kind of worm that we talked about, distraction.
My 13-year-old self is like, finally, I'm gonna I'm gonna succeed in affiliate marketing.
Before you go there real quick, like affiliate marketing 101, right? Go back and re-listen to this because from minute 13 is literally a blueprint to how to get started. And we really wish, like back when, I don't know, when you were 13, like we weren't thinking business at that point, but I remember like 6-7 years ago, we were so confused of all these different options out there and the high level of entry, right? We decided to go with service because we needed a little bit of an elevated cash flow to finance several things to fulfill on that service, which was the world that we're involved with, right? But if we don't even have a service that we could potentially sell, this is a great opportunity to get some cash flow going and be like, okay, I'm getting into the online world. I'm figuring things out as far as like traffic. And this is a really solid roadmap to this. And just yesterday when I was listening to this podcast and we're talking about communities, right? And they're talking on the crypto space and different things and the power of communities and how to do that. So even people now that have communities or Facebook groups or different people with that specific niche, right? You can add that to that side of the traffic and making sure that that you can fulfill on a very solid product that has been selling and has been giving results to people.
Devon, we have a question here from the audience. Before I share it, I have something to confess. When I was, again, like now a little bit older than 13, I think like 15 or so, right? I did look into ClickBank and I was like, the dating products, right? I'm like, am I going to learn how to talk to the ladies? And I did download a few of those. Did I look into them? Did those... became part of my arsenal? I don't know. I'm not gonna say, but yeah, when you were talking about it, I'm like, that is incredible. Because honestly, I feel like that is a super hot niche right there that people are always interested in learning how to, socialize with other people. So the question from the audience is, how do you find quality solo ad vendors?
Great question. So it depends on the niche, right? So a couple of ways that you can do it. There is, oh God, what is that site called now? Oh my gosh, it is so,
that's a great domain.
Okay.
By the way, we're just going to leave it right in the link. So, we'll fish it back. We'll fish it back.
It's called, I think this site is called, there's one site called Traffic for Me.
Okay.
The other thing is, I'll give you a broader answer, is if you do a Google search for niche solo ad, dating advice for men solo ad, right? Make money online if that's your niche. That's a popular niche solo ad. Weight loss solo ad. Whatever solo ad. Then what you can do often, and what you'll want to do, is you'll want to form a relationship with the person you're buying the traffic from. And so you'll want to test their traffic. And so, for example, if I know that this is a one of the tips and tricks of the trade is that not always, but the lower dollar the product that you're trying to sell, the easier it is to sell, right? Because at $7 or $10 or $20, I can look at something online and say, you know what? Even if this is crap, I'm willing to lose that amount of money, right? But at $500, I'm like, whoa, that's another story. And so one of the things that I like to do with affiliate products is I like to start with lower, sometimes, not always, lower ticket stuff. And so I remember once I was doing this and I found a product that was like, you know, the first product in the funnel was like $7 or $9 or something like that. And I tested like 200 visitors, and it was, you know, to it or something like that. And I sent the 200 visitors to the site or to my opt-in page. And of the 200 visitors, like 40 of them opted in. And so now I have 40 people on my list. And of the 40 people who opted in on my list and saw this thing, 2 of them purchased, right? Now you're saying to say, but Devon, you spent $200 and you only made back $14. You're correct. But here's the thing. I have a list of 40 people who I know are interested in this niche. And over time, I'm going to be emailing them a lot more. And I'm going to be giving them dating advice content that I steal from other people. And I'm going to find other products in the niche to email to them. So there's a lot of ways I'm going to make money off of that 40 people. But the point in me mentioning this is that if I spend some money on traffic and I get an okay opt-in rate, let's say 15, 20%-ish, I'm making up numbers. Sometimes you can get higher. I'm just trying to be realistic. And if I make a sale or two, then I know the traffic is legit. The metric is not, did I make all my money back right away? The metric is, did I get a decent opt-in rate?
Yeah.
And even if I dig a little bit deeper of that opt-in rate, is it a decent open rate of people who checked my message that I automatically emailed them? Yeah. But then did I make a sale or two? Because if I did, I know the traffic is legit and I know that I have a good vendor.
That's good. Yeah.
This, by the way, like this is the first time I personally like diving into affiliate marketing. No, like Fonzie at 13, like this is the first time. So I'm like completely captivated by this, and there's so many questions obviously coming. So there's one thing that happened when we first started like our adventure, which was distractions. There were a lot of things coming our way, right? Because opportunities start to happen and you're like, oh, that would be cool. Like if we tackle that, that would be cool if we tackle this, right? And somehow that's kind of how we ended up with the ClickFunnels community, right? Like we were super thankful now. And then afterwards that we decided to like bring it back in and be like, okay, this is the focus. Now, what are some things that people can look ahead and or expect, right? Are these distractions also happening in this world? Like what are some things that people can be prepared as soon as they start growing either their list, you know, their clientele, like they're choosing a different product? Is it necessary to choose a different product, right? Like what are some things that people need to look out to as soon as they start this journey and start getting some traction?
Well, I think your point about getting distracted is just true for any entrepreneur or any endeavor. That's just how this works.
Yeah.
Right. Like you set something up and then you finish setting it up and you're like, ooh, this other thing over here looks way better. Let me go play with that. Or, hey, I promoted this product one time and I only made one sale. What if I go promote this over here? I'll make more sales. And so that's just something to be expected. What I'll tell you, though, is that as with anything in life, consistency wins out. Yeah. So if I had gone into this game, which I did not at first, I went into this game thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to promote something and I'm going to make $1 million. Like I'm going to spend $100 on traffic. I'm going to instantly make back $700. And I'm just going to do that every day. And everybody's going to buy everything instantly. And that's not how it works. That's not how it happened. Yeah. But had I gone into this with the understanding that this is about building the real power, and you need to understand this. The real power comes in you having an audience of people who are interested in a specific topic matter and your ability to get those people to go check something out whenever you want. That's the real power. So if somebody had said something to me, like I lost, like when I first jumped into internet marketing over 20 years ago, I think I lost like $40,000 and ended up filing for bankruptcy. If I had it, and the reason I lost $40,000 was because I was just jumping from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. Had I just spent $40,000 only building my email list in one niche, and then even just forming a relationship with those people, just mailing them good content from my pen name if I wanted to stay in the shadows eating Cheetos, if I had just done that for a year, then I would easily have an email list of, 10, 20,000 people or 15,000 people or whatever who know me, like me, and trust me. And if that's all I did for an entire year was focus on buying traffic, getting it to this list, getting them to opt in, then emailing them every couple of days with some free advice on dating or whatever the niche is, then guess what? A year from now, that list would buy anything that I threw in front of them. But we don't think like that very often. Often we don't think in terms of, let me play the long game here. and let me understand. So now when I want to make money as an affiliate marketer, which I do every week pretty much, is I know what my list responds to, and because they've been following me for years, I'll just log into my Aweber and I'll be like, send email to these X thousand people, and I'll send an email and I'll make like $1,000 in a day off people buying like $20 products because they're like, oh, it's another email from Devon. And I'm interested in the topic matter that I opted in for 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Let me go buy it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love it. You know, I feel like this goes back to when people talk about the sales and the follow up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like so many people just focus so much on that top of funnel metric, right? It's like, oh, how much money did I make on that first visit? And I want the listener right now to think about how many times did you have to think about something before you bought it, right? In most cases, is you probably thought about it a lot, right?
Correct.
I mean, unless it's like a bag of Cheetos, right? Maybe that one is like, okay, it's not gonna hurt my pocket. I'm gonna buy it right now. But let's say this helmet right here, right? This Stormtrooper helmet right here. I'm pretty sure my brother considered it multiple times because first he was, okay, is my wife gonna kill me? No, okay. Then it's like, okay, can I afford it? Okay, cool. It's multiple things that happen, but you also need constant reminder because there's so much coming to our mind every single day that we need to stay top of mind for those people, right? And obviously, like you mentioned, now they say, oh, I got an email from Devon. You're delivering value probably in those emails. You're giving them a reason to open up that email. So what I'm seeing here, honestly, is like affiliate marketing. Yes, obviously, it's about, you know, opening your account on ClickBank, picking the right niche that you're passionate about, that you can talk. I feel like you have to pick something that you're able to talk about for in the long run, right? So again, so you get people opening those emails. But yeah, at the same time, I feel is more of a, I know there's different ways to do it, but I feel like in here is a lot of email marketing. It's like a long-term email marketing game.
It is a long-term email marketing game. A couple of things. Number one, you don't have to pick something that you love. I just recommend you doing that. And then that way you're playing it for short-term and you're playing the long-term game. If I had the whole thing to do over again, like I said, I would go back 20 years. If I was going to spend $40,000, I would spend $40,000 on driving traffic. And then I would find like young men's personal development or whatever I was legitimately interested in. And then I would build a list and a niche around that. Because that's what I was really passionate about back then. And so, and still to this day, it's something that I'm passionate about. But you are correct. Like the power, this isn't anything new that I'm telling. A lot of you guys have heard this before, but if you haven't, they say, you know, the money's in the list. And more specifically, the money is in your relationship with the list. Why? Because when you can get a bunch of people who are interested in a certain topic matter to act in a certain way, then it's easy to make money. Like right now, I have a bunch of people on my list who are interested in affiliate marketing. And sometimes I will find products other than my own where I can sit there and say to those people, go check this product out. And a lot of them will buy it just because. So this is definitely more of a long-term play. And yes, if the only, I had a guy on my email list one time. I made a $3,000 commission off this guy. But the kicker is the full story is he was on my list for 3 years. And he said to me, Devon, I've been getting emails from you for 3 years.
Wow.
Never wanted to buy anything you're selling, but this one thing that you were promoting on this one day caught me at the exact right time when I just had a bunch of money come in. It's exactly what I was looking for. I'm going to buy it. And after 3 years on my list, this dude buys something and pockets me $3,000 in a single day. So that's the real story, by the way. When you see, I mean, X $1,000 in a day. Yeah, it's probably some mess like that. So
exactly. I love that we're like debunking the myths, right?
Yeah. For people who are listening right now, if you do the math, that is 3 years. That's around 1,000 days. That is if that one guy would be giving $3 every single day to Devon right here. How awesome would that be, right? Having some people, it's pretty much like that, right? They're just giving you, but by you keeping them in your email list is like that. You're just cultivating those relationships, and eventually you get to reap the rewards. And the cool thing is that you're reaping the rewards by helping other people achieve what they want, right?
You know, as we wrap up, I'm curious, right? Because a lot of people, you know, us included, right? We start doing something, right? We get good at that skill, and then there's a transition that happens to teaching that skill, right? And you just mentioned that you also have a part in this market. I'm curious, like to you, when is the right time to do that, right? Because sometimes prematurely, sometimes people try to sell what they've been doing. Even sometimes we see a couple of YouTube videos and then we turn around and we're like, we try to sell exactly what we did, that, right? So you did this for a number of years. What was the thing that changed your mind? Where like, it's time for me to create something similar and offer the solution, right, to these things. What was the time frame like? What was going through your mind when you made that decision?
Yeah, so I would answer your question like this: when you have enough experience to look back and say, "I wish this is what I had," right? Number one, are you getting results with something? If you're not getting results with it, then don't go teach it because you don't know anything. Like legit, you don't. Go sell affiliate products. Like you don't know anything. You haven't gotten results. Like I got results with affiliate marketing and promoting other people's stuff for a while. The affiliate marketing, if you want to be technical about it, that I was doing was multi-level marketing. And I actually got some results in multi-level marketing, which is similar-ish to affiliate, but I started getting some results. And then when I say, and by the way, you don't have to make a transition. If something's working for you, just be quiet and go do the damn thing that's working for you. There's no rule that says you have to make a transition. If you know how to do something and get results, high five, just go do that. But what happened for me was that I like to teach. I enjoy it. And so I was like, and then there was a part of me that was like, Devon, you're doing well at this thing. If you could go back in time, what do you wish somebody had created for you? And I knew I could see, because when you really know something well, when you really know a topic matter well, you can see everything, the entire thing from A to Z.
Yeah.
And so I could see the entire thing from A to Z. I wish somebody had told me only go with this. I wish somebody had told me pick one niche. I wish somebody had told me this is the niche to pick if A and this is the niche to pick if B. I wish somebody had told me expect it to take a little longer. I wish somebody had told me just go with this autoresponder. Not go with any of them, but just go with this one, right? I wish somebody had told me here's how you come up with emails so you don't have to write them yourself. I wish somebody had told me don't expect a sale on the first day and the fortune is in the follow-up. I wish somebody had told me, and then when I could go through the whole thing and just figure out what I wish somebody had told me every part of the way, that's when I knew it was time for me to transition into something new and to create something that I wish somebody had created for me X years ago.
That's such a powerful advice, Juan. Thank you so much, because there's a lot of people out there like struggling to get to that point, right? And sometimes we just if that's your passion, right? If you feel like you need to teach and we just had Jason on the show like a couple of days ago, and that's very similar, right? Like he felt that passion where like when he was able to look back and look at the journey just like you did, right? That was the time that he dove into those solutions when you can actually see it, right? Like if anybody right now tells me or asks me a question about podcasting or running a live show, there's a ton of, we did an idea dump the other day and we're like, when is this stopping? And we're like, I think it's time for us to maybe explore the possibility that we should go there, right? So, but that it took us 200 plus episodes, right? Like, so I love it. I thank you. Now, I think this is probably like one of the last questions, but I'm very interested. I'm curious, right? You were on affiliate marketing. What we talked a little bit of this in the last episode, but what was it that you decided to change and flip the script and be like, okay, now I'm in front of the camera. Now I'm creating content. Now I'm putting this out there, right? I'm putting my voice out. When did that happen, right? Because
that happened relatively early for me because I liked being like, I didn't want to be a pen name. I'm like, look, here I am, damn it. Like, hello, this is me. And so to what we were saying earlier, like if you want to do this from the shadows, you can do this from the shadows. But if you want to do this with your name in lights, do this with your name in lights, which is why I say start with picking something that you love, right? Yeah. Like you can do it. So yeah, like if you do it with something that you love, that you want to be known for talking about, then do it with that. It's not an either or. You can, when you're building that list and you're emailing your list, there's when you're sending people to an opt-in page, right? Yeah. There's no rule that says you have to or you don't have to have your picture on it.
Yeah.
Right? There's no rule that says when you send the email, you don't have to or don't have to put your picture at the bottom of it. Yeah. There's no rule that says that you can't create a little Instagram account for free that has to do with whatever the niche is. And then every fifth email, you can't invite those people over to your Instagram where they get to know you. Right? You can do all that. So for me, it's not an either or. It's just like an and both if I want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this gives the freedom, right, for people to make their choices and go with what they feel comfortable, right? Because sometimes,
Mhm.
you know, I remember feeling this way in many ways, like, should I be doing this? Like, is this the right way to do it? Like, and at the end of the day, it's like, how do we feel when we do this, right? If you feel good, go try it, right? Like, clearly don't do anything bad to other people, right?
Right.
But for example, with our show, you know, we got told by one of our coaches that only one needed to do the show, for example, right? And we're like, that doesn't feel right for us, right? Where you just want to do it. And that's before we launched, right? Everybody's like, don't do it live, pre-recording one day and then do the whole thing. And we're like, we want to do it live. That's the only way that keeps us accountable to actually do this thing, right? Clearly today, that was a total train wreck. So I'm glad you were here with us, Devon. But, you know, it's the thing that makes us feel good and we're still laughing and it's a good experience. So I love the fact that, I love your answer because it just opens and gives permission for you listening right now, whatever you're trying to tackle, whether that's publishing or whether that's affiliate marketing, just know that if it feels good, if you love it, if this is something, there's a path, right? So as we wrap up, Devon, what's a good action point for people, right, if they're starting in their journey, right, other than going and check out all your links and what you have to offer, because it's incredible, right? And we'll put all the links right below. What is something that they can do today to, you know, create that momentum, either on affiliate marketing or you know, publishing?
And anything else that you want to do? Here's what I'll say. By the way, the two things are not mutually exclusive, and this is an important thing to note. If you have it in your heart that you want to do something, that you want to create something, man, we'll go back to the dating advice example for just for a second, right? Let's say you want to, because this is content is profit, right? And this show is all about, you know, you creating content, right?
Yeah.
Let's say that you want to be that guy that helps other young guys, you know, get more dates. But let's say that the reality is that you're not an expert, you're not a guru, and you have no, right, you can't be giving. Here's a fun fact. You jumping in that niche with affiliate marketing, building the email list, promoting other people's products, using your name on the emails, and just sharing your own story with people from time to time is an amazing way to build a huge audience, so that when it's time and it's ready for you to become that person, you already have the audience who knows you, likes you, and trusts you, and is ready to listen to you. And you're not struggling to get. So the two things aren't mutually exclusive. This is why I was going back to, especially for people who are listening to and watching this show. This show is all about you creating your own content. So I'm assuming that you want to create content around something that you love. Awesome. If you want to create content around something that you love, what I'm telling you with affiliate marketing is that you don't only have to monetize things one way. You can monetize stuff a bunch of ways. And if you're just starting out and you don't feel confident quite yet in your own content, which, by the way, just being authentic is half the battle. But if you then start with affiliate marketing, build that list in that niche. And then the more you do it, the more you mail them, even if you're mailing them other people's advice, you're gonna get more confident with the thing as a whole. So
absolutely, I love it. I mean, it's you get more confident with action, right? You need to take the steps to build that confidence, and it's with anything that you go to, honestly, right? Is who was it that we talking the other day to? She said the definition of confidence is experience.
Kimmy.
Is it that? That's it, Kimmy, right? Yeah, exactly. Fun fact, Kimmy,
dating world,
dating coach,
dating
right?
world, yeah.
Yeah, she was talking about the definition of confidence is experience, and you gotta get out there. And so if you want to master affiliate marketing, get out there. If you want to master content, get out there. If you want to master being an MC, get out there, right? Like all these things, it takes action. And you know, I'm guilty, number one, of falling first into just digging into the information, which is great. I think it can give you a solid foundation, but the next level is only achieved by taking action at the end of the day. And you know, a lot of people say, oh, but knowledge is power. Honestly, it's like Tony Robbins says it all the time. That knowledge into action, that is the power, right? Knowledge is just potential power. If you don't use it, if you don't take action on it, it's not worth anything. So I'm pretty sure we're almost done here. But Devon, wait. I have one more question. I'm super curious. What are maybe the top 3 weirder niche that you have worked on as an affiliate marketer?
I don't know that I've worked on any ones personally that are weird, personally. But what I would say is that to a certain degree, specificity is great for money. Often the more specific or the more nichified you are, like the easier, like if you find a product on ClickBank, this isn't a weird niche, but it just goes to talk about specificity. But like if you're going to find a product on ClickBank and you find a product in the weight loss niche and the product is specifically weight loss for women who just had a baby and are trying to lose baby weight, that's a very specific kind of person. And when you can target that kind of person, they're much more likely to buy. And so, yeah, I don't know that I've ever done anything like super weird because the majority of my list is around the make money online affiliate marketing stuff that I do and talk about. So that's the majority of the stuff I promote. I can't go off and promote something about, you know, cooking hamburgers because that my like, what?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I was just curious, you know, you never know. Maybe you're like, you know what, let's give this one a try. Let's give the hamburger cooking a
I actually got really good at staying on track, and not exploring a million different things, because what I understand is that if you take sunlight and the sunlight is diffused and it's shining down on a forest, at the end of the day, you've got a warm bed of leaves because that sunlight is diffused. But if you take that sunlight and you focus it through a magnifying glass, and now it's a laser and you point it on one leaf, then you have a forest fire. And so I got pretty good at saying, you know what, if an email list of 100 people makes me, you know, $10, then I got to get an email list of 100,000. And it doesn't make any sense for me to jump around at all these different niches, because these things it's hard enough to build a relationship in one niche and then figure out what the heck I'm doing in one. So let me just stay there and mess with that until I get really good at that and can make money on autopilot. And I know what my list responds to on autopilot, and where I can literally see 100 affiliate products and say, these are the 3 my list is going to respond to, and mail them and go to take a nap and make some money while I'm sleeping.
So powerful.
I love
So powerful. Go moment right there. Go moment.
Yes. Devon, thank you so much.
Yeah, great way to wrap up the show. Devon, where can people find you? Where can people connect with you? Where can people learn more about this affiliate world?
Sure. If you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, you can check out 12minuteaffiliate.com. That's 12. That's number 12minuteaffiliate.com. To learn more on me, you can go to Devon. That's DEVON, DevonBrown.com. But if you really want to jump into affiliate marketing and you're like, Devon, what's the step-by-step and the easiest way to do affiliate marketing? 12minuteaffiliate.com is it.
Oh, but
I'm gonna be checking it out for sure.
Yeah,
I'm going back to. I feel like a 13-year-old all over again, Devon. I'm like, I gotta get in the game.
Yeah, FONZI is gonna take off like 2 weeks, and like, no, I'll be back.
I'm thinking already. I'm like, what niche should I go into? Soccer, dating, you know, with an alias right there. Nobody knows who's the mysterious guy that is giving me all this dating advice. I don't know, Devon. I'm debating. It's gonna be an interesting one.
Devon,